on your forehead.
No.
Then I'll just have to destroy it along with you.
Stop! Stop it, please! Richter, what are you doing?
I thought I told you to wait on the other side of the door.
This is why you were looking for her? So you could kill her?
That's right.
Why?
Because she is trying to awaken Ratatosk, the Demon Lord.
Demon Lord? What are you talking about?
I agree. It's quite a foolish name, but Demon Lord is the most appropriate term to describe what he is. If Ratatosk awakens, the world will be destroyed.
No, you're wrong. Ratatosk is not a demon. He's the lord of all monsters. He won't destroy the world.
Wouldn't that still technically make him a demon if he's the lord of all monsters?
I'm not interested in semantics. What are you doing? Step aside.
No.
Move!
I'm not a dog. That's why. I'm gonna make my own decisions.
Emil.
Thank you.
I don't want to kill you.
I don't really understand what you two are talking about. But you can't do things like this. If you just talk this over...
I thought I told you not to get in my way. Aqua, show yourself.
You called, Master Richter?
Take care of the boy. Just don't overdo it.
A talking monster?
Who are you calling a monster, you human? I am a Centurion. Centurion Aqua. Now then, my cute little minion, remove the boy from our presence.
Turtle.
What was that? I won't be able to catch up with Richter with that thing in the way.
You must forge a pact.
Huh? Another talking monster?
I am not a beast. I too am a Centurion. Centurion Tenebrae.
Centurion Tenebrae?
You could never defeat the monster on the other side of this door as you are now. Forge a pact to become a Knight of Ratatosk. Then you will be able to accept Lord Ratatosk's power in battle.
What do you mean?
There is no time to explain. Lady Marta is in danger.
But, I mean, you're just a monster, a Centurion. I mean, and I don't know if... But how? Were you the one calling me?
Lady Marta was looking for you. You saved her life and she has chosen you to be a knight.
Me?
Now forge the pact.
I'll make the pact.
Understood. Emil, I command you, unleash the power within yourself. Awaken, Hunter of Evil!
Spiteful Tenebrae! What are you doing here?
Let's go.
What? You want to fight? You're gonna regret this.
The only one who's gonna regret this is you. Now come on!
Okay, so here we are. This is Demon Fang. That's the first art that we learn now that we become a Knight of Ratatosk, as Tenebrae put it. And as you can see, we already have a lot more option for attack. We're a lot faster. You can change our arts in here, the arts menu. Just hit a triangle and it'll open that up. And we can just run circles around this guy because he's not moving at all. And Demon Fang will use up TP technical points, I believe. Costs 5 TP as most beginning arts do. And in order to bring up your TP, just keep attacking them. It's really easy to bring it up for these attacks because you already have 3 attacks right from the get-go, so it only takes 2 combos to do it. And this is the unison attack. That's what it's called. And occasionally other people from your team will join up if they're on your team, but we don't have any. And they're leveled up, and I learned Recover, which is where if you hit triangle in the air, you will do a flip and you land on your feet if you're knocked into the air.
What just happened?
Lord Ratatosk's power took hold of you.
It felt like I became someone else.
Yes, that was Lord Ratatosk's power.
I'm not quite sure I understand. Anyway, what happened to Aqua? I didn't even touch her.
Centurions themselves do not fight. They employ monster servants to battle in their place. If their monsters are defeated, the Centurion's power will also fade. Right now, she is only unconscious.
Oh, that's good. I didn't want to hurt her.
Come, we must go after Lady Marta.
Sorry about that cut. I thought somebody called me.
Did I learn something just now?
It appears you've acquired a skill.
A skill?
Yes, a special technique for battle. Skills are acquired by meeting certain requirements. Everyone has their own set of skills they can learn. Once learned, you can set which skills to use from the skill screen on the menu. Select whatever skills you think would be the most useful. However, the number of skills you can equip at one time is limited. The total points of all selected skills cannot exceed a character's skill point limit. So think carefully when setting your skills. Do you understand?
Maybe.
Yeah, sort of.
Do you really?
I've got it. I think.
This should be an interesting journey.
So in order to equip skills, just go into equip skill and then hit X when you're over 1 to turn it on. Oh, A or X or O when you're in the air, and that'll help you. That'll save you from being knocked down. I think once I get out of here, I'm gonna end this part off. This was a long part because there's a lot of cutscenes, as you can see right here.
Open.
Richter must have sealed it off.
Then, well, what should we do?
I feel a draft. There must be another passage somewhere. Perhaps you should use the Sorcerer's Ring to examine the walls.
What's that?
There, on your finger.
Huh?
That ring was given to you by Lord Ratatosk as a symbol of your pact. Magical power dwells within it.
But I'm a human. Only elves and half-elves can use magic.
Don't worry, that ring can be used by humans as well.
Really? I guess I'll try it out.
It's actually not that useful. You can't stun enemies with it or anything.
I wonder if I can do this.
You can. I have every confidence that you can save Lady Marta. You must believe in your powers as a knight of Ratatosk.
But
Humans have a saying, seeing is believing.
I don't think that exactly applies here. Anyway, thanks, Tenebrae. I'll give it my best shot.
Won't be saying that. Won't be hearing him say that later. A lot, at least.
So, somewhere along the way, I got all new clothes.
I see you finally noticed. I've been wondering when you would bring it up.
I noticed right away. Just never seemed like a good time to ask.
Along with the Sorcerer's Ring, those clothes are a symbol of your pact with Lord Ratatosk. It's vital that a Knight of Ratatosk present himself with a certain degree of elegance.
Right.
The outfit's fabric is prepared with a number of special incantations and hexes that make the garment waterproof, wrinkle-free, and mold-resistant. The design is meant to evoke Lord Ratatosk's fierce bravery and his supple grace. The effect is mesmerizing.
Wait a sec. One other question.
Yes,
What happened to the clothes I was wearing before?
that is the darkness. I'm sorry. Forget I said anything.
The darkness is what? Hey, come on! Of course gonna skin me alive if I lose those clothes.
Only the darkness knows.
The Centurion of Darkness, wouldn't you be able to tell me?
An imp. It will do nicely. Let us forge a pact.
Pact?
Your power as a Knight of Ratatosk is granted to you by Lord Ratatosk himself. However, he is currently in a deep slumber. As a result, the power he grants you is very weak.
This is weak? No way!
Lord Ratatosk is very powerful. As you gain experience and grow your abilities, it's crucial you continue to unlock more of his strength.
But how am I supposed to do that?
It's simple. We Centurions share a bond with Lord Ratatosk. If power is restored to the Centurions, Lord Ratatosk's strength will return as well. We can accomplish this by forging pacts with monsters.
How does that work?
As I explained earlier, Centurions do not engage in battle themselves. We use monsters under our control. A Centurion's power depends on the number and strength of the monsters it employs. I am the Centurion of Darkness, so any pact you make with dark elemental monsters will bring them under my control and make me more powerful in the process.
So the more monsters I get on my side, the stronger I'll become?
That's correct.
But how do I make a pact?
Like this.
What are you doing?
In order to make a pact, you must first prove you are more powerful than your opponent. You must force them to yield to you in battle.
You didn't tell me I'd have to fight.
I just did.
Ah, it approaches.
Wait!
What? Yay, tutorials. You know what, I'm just gonna skip this out.
It's over!
For those of you who can't tell, the imp kind of sucks.